3rd and 10. Breeze has time. And the ball's out. A Raider got there first. Let's see if he recovered it. Breeze had time, and Bruce Irvin forced the fumble. And coming away with the recovery, Ward, the rookie from Illinois.
Well, watch your left tackle here up against Khalil Mack. Completely dominates him. But this is what the Raiders defense adds on the other side. Bruce Irvin fighting off the tackle, gets a sack, and the Saints have a giveaway, and the Raiders come away with a big takeaway on the first series of the game.
A veteran quarterback trying to respond to an early sack and fumble as Breeze flips for the screen to Ingram. A big running area. Murray has it. Latavius Murray bouncing into the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. On 2nd and 5. Sideline throw. Right on target to Willie Snead. And he's spinning his way down to the 10-yard line.
These are the type of plays you expect. Willie Snead just out here running a go route, in and out, gets Sean Smith to commit, and I have seen Drew Brees make that throw so many times, and this is just a great catch, good run after the reception. If you're asking who Willie Snead is, people pay it.
Brees to throw. Touchdown Saints! It's Willie Snead, of course it is. Extra pressure coming. Carr gets away. Carr gets the first down, leaping through the air. Devontae Harris over there.
Chris, you made a point about Derek Carr's eyes when he was coming out of the tunnel and how intense he was. Most quarterbacks just take this out of bounds and maybe get the first down, but no way with Derek Carr. Knew he had another yard to get, and that is just a wow play by a young quarterback.
Gain of 25 on that play. Breeze, end zone. The catch is held on to. Brandon Cooks has a touchdown.
Well, Chris, this is the fast break nature of this offense that I'm talking about. Quick scores. You get a stop on defense. All right, how many plays was that drive? About 5 or 6 plays. But watch him thread the needle. Brandon Cooks in the slot right here. The littlest guy, receiver on his team. Nice move on DJ Hayden, and just a pinpoint accurate throw by Drew Brees for the touchdown.
Brees on the run. Brandon Cooks. It's going to be 98 yards for a touchdown.
Well, let me tell you what, Brandon Cooks can fly. And we all know this. The Raiders know this. And yet, Ken Norton decides to put his corner, Sean Smith, man-to-man, and you cannot do this as a corner. Open up the gate, a free run down the sideline, and I mean, I know he's talented and he's tall. There is no way he's keeping up with Brandon Cooks. And we talk about explosiveness. It's back here in New Orleans.
You talk about taking the top off a defense. A 6'4" receiver. Handoff. Jameis Olawale. Touchdown Raiders. Jalen Richard. He's loose. Jalen Richard. It's going to be a touchdown Raiders. 75 yards.
What did I tell you earlier, Chris? When these two runners get in the game, the offense speeds up. Now, this is some good running, some bad tackling, but he gets to the second level, and two safeties, two defensive backs, I mean, have an opportunity to close this hole for him, and he threw it like a arrow. Watch this. Laurinaitis gets blocked. in the middle of your screen by the center, Rodney Hudson. And then right here, 3 guys, he's threw him in a heartbeat. Next thing you know, he's hitting his head on the goalpost.
An unbelievable run. Carr, end zone catch. Yes, Amari Cooper converts. Breeze. The pocket collapsing, but he gets rid of it. Willie Snead. The ball's out. Can a Saint get there first? Yes. It's Michael Thomas.
Come on. What are we seeing here? Big play after big play in this football game.
Cadet a receiver. Breeze throws, end zone. Touchdown, Cadet. Catch made, Seth Roberts spinning into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Giving up the extra point tie. Going for 2. Carr for Crabtree. He has it. He held on to it. For the win from 61. No. And the Raiders win. Del Rio's gamble comes off.
Had plenty of leg too, Chris. He drilled it, and it just drifted wide left.
There's Manning on 4th down, steps up and throws back of the end zone, incomplete. 2nd down and 4. And the Raiders lose the football. Saints.
He's going to make the hit on Rashad Jennings as he steps back inside. Jars that football loose.
Laurinaitis pounced on it. Manning on 3rd and 2. And he finds Victor Cruz for a first down and more. Cruz inside the 20, then he had the football knocked loose, and the Saints have recovered.
Gets beat on the pass, trails it, and knocks it loose from Victor Cruz.
2nd down and 16. Manning works left. Down he goes again. 2 straight plays, 2 sacks, and he lost the football. Saints recover.
And I think everybody got caught up worrying about Big Cam Jordan, and that allowed Michael Maltby to kind of split that offensive line and get to Eli Manning.
Sean Payton liked what he saw from Lutz. 38-yard attempt from the left hash. It is blocked. And on the recovery, it's Janoris Jenkins. And Jenkins will take it all the way for a Giants touchdown. 3rd down and 9. Breeze throws, and it's caught for a first down. Down to a minute and a half remaining. Saints with all 3 timeouts. And a new set of downs. Breeze with time, throws, complete again. It's Thomas. Giants need the 35-yard line for a first down. As Manning throws, and it's the rookie Shepard. From the 43, off the fake to Jennings. It's Beckham for another Giants first down. 3rd down and 2. Manning with time, he throws, Shepard downfield, makes the catch. Fullback split wide to the right. Your eyes light up.
Viable threat.
Breeze, end zone, touchdown. Tim Lolito in as an extra blocker. Off the fake to Ingram. Breeze steps up, throws wide open, it's Fleener. Breeze on first down, wide open, it's Cooks. Manning on 3rd down. Firing downfield for Cruz, and Victor Cruz makes the catch.
Devontae Harris in position to make a play on the ball. He doesn't look at the battle by Victor Cruz to wrestle that ball away.
The kick is good. Giants go to 2-0. Saints drop to 0-2.
Call early in the game. And a flea flicker. Ingram flipped it back to Breeze. Wobbler down the far sideline and caught inside the 20. And there's another flag down on that play.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Number 41 defense. After this is a goal. First down.
2nd and goal. John Kuhn in at fullback. The play fake to Ingram. Touchdown, Kobe Fleener. Freeman, nifty footwork, and a stiff arm to shed a tackler. He's across midfield. Special teams standout for the Saints. He's never had one returned for a touchdown. Collision at the back end, and now the ball is muffed. Tommy Lee Lewis was back deep for the punt, and it looks like Atlanta has recovered. They have. Coleman. Touchdown, Falcons. DeMarco, the fullback, into the game. The toss, in trouble is Coleman, and he dives for the line to make. Line of scrimmage, the 13. Swing pass for Freeman, all kinds of running room. Touchdown, Atlanta. He beat Craig Robertson to the pylon for a 13-yard score. Having another great season. 8-year veteran, all with the Saints. He went down after the punt, and Pete Morelli's thrown the flag. The punt went out of bounds inside the 10.
Roughing the kicker, number 41, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Cadet and Ingram in the backfield now. It's Ingram on the delay. Cadet, a nice block for him. They try to rip the ball out, but can't, and it's a first down to the 18-yard line. 12th play of the drive. Breeze, the quick slant, and a touchdown for New Orleans. Then the Saints crowd the line of scrimmage, and Devontae Freeman runs right through them. Then the safety Bird stumbled, and they win at Oakland. 2nd and 12, here's Sanu. Right down the numbers and almost into the end zone. Ryan, inside handoff. Tevin Coleman, touchdown Atlanta. Plenty of time till the half. 4-man rush. Ryan throwing very deep and incomplete. Ken Crawley with a flag down. Had the coverage on Taylor Gabriel. 3-man rush. Ryan steps into the pocket and fires a frozen rope for another first down. 31 seconds to go until the half. Atlanta already leading by 7. Shovel pass. Lunging for the end zone, Justin Hardy. No signal yet from the officials. It's a touchdown, and they're ruling him down.
After reviewing the play, the runner scored. It is a touchdown.
He would have to be a great student, given that he came out of the Harvard of Central New York, Syracuse University. There's Stanford man Kobe Fleener, both in terms of the leg talent and his composure. And here he is from 57 yards. Thank you very much, John Harbaugh. From the 25, play fake to Devontae Freeman. Ryan dodging all the traffic, now finds Freeman. And a big gainer to start the half. Ryan wide open after the fake to Coleman, out in the flat. Inside the 10. It cannot. Coleman already has 2 rushing touchdowns, and that's a walk-in for his 3rd. No pressure at all. Breeze lofts one, first down. Breeze, open receiver, and a first down to the 20-yard line. Credited to Vic Beasley, who did not have a tackle in their opener. John Kuhn, the fullback, gets the call for the New Orleans touchdown. Sean Payton and Drew Brees want every point they can get. And they had a play they liked. Mark Ingram with the 2. Matt Ryan, deep handoff. Devontae Freeman, a little bounce to the left. Another play fake. And another deep throw by Ryan, caught by Julio Jones. His first catch of the night. 16-yard gain. Toss to Coleman. He delivers a stiff arm and goes out of bounds near the 10. 21-yard field goal, his first attempt of the night, and it is good. Here comes a blitz, and they get to Breeze. Just a second sack of the season for the Atlanta Falcons. Desmond Trufant, longest streak of his career, longest current such streak in the NFL. Pulled it down, took the check down, work to do for Ingram. He has the first down. After the fake toss to Ingram, the deep ball caught. Tommy Lee Lewis into the offseason as well. He brings the receivers out to San Diego where he lives in the offseason.
Oh boy.
And there is the interception, and it's Deion Jones, the New Orleans native who grew up here and had never been in the dome prior to tonight. He's in the dome and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons. Breeze, after the pump, throws for Fleener in traffic, and he hangs on to the 15-yard line. Ingram went to the left. They really had 3 defenders out there to cover 4 receivers, and it's a touchdown. You can see the Falcons waving at each other that they needed another man to go to their right. By New Orleans started the second game due to the injuries. Can they finally get a stop on defense? Ryan in trouble. He takes off. He'll get the first down. They blitz, and they get there. Ryan sent to the deck back at the 38-yard line. 1 sack that came by a cornerback. There's a throw to Fleener, having a huge night. 4 touchdown drives tonight, all went 75 yards. This one would be longer. Breeze in trouble and dropped back beyond the 35-yard line by the ageless Dwight Freeney.
There he is. Sack number 120.5 and at closing time.
Over the last decade. 15th play of the drive started at their own 14. Breeze trying to keep the game alive. Now he's across the line of scrimmage and down way short of the marker. Devontae Freeman behind the fullback. Patrick DeMarco.
Wow.
Reverses his field. Now Matt Ryan. Thought about blocking, and I don't know if he decided. Oakland was an important win. They're going to have sole possession of the lead in the division. Freeman off to the races. 1 man to beat, and it's Bird who went down to the ground. Slowed him up enough to allow Sterling Moore to get back there. As they are about to drop to 0-3. Since the NFL went to its current playoff format in 2002. 4 division champions and 2 wild cards in each conference. No 0-3 team has ever made the playoffs. 69 of them started 0-3 prior to this year. None of them made the playoffs.
Mark Ingram. Saints in San Diego have a 6-0 lead.
Well, I tell you what, Chris, going to bring a lot of energy to that secondary.
Rivers has it and has time, and that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. Rivers open, touchdown San Diego, Hunter Henry.
This is just old school Tampa cover 2.
Breeze fires, completes. Willie Snead are the running backs. Breeze flips, touchdown, John Kuhn. Rivers, 7 of 7 so far, open down the sideline. Dontrell Inman, touchdown Chargers. This is kind of what we expected. Breeze to throw into a crowd, and it's intercepted, tipped into the air, and picked off by Craig Mager.
This may be a little bit of a forced throw. Great coverage by Barrett.
Melvin Gordon runs into a wall and then threw it. Touchdown for San Diego. Breeze is 6'5", excuse me, just 6 feet. Rivers is 6'5", as Kuhn carries and is in the end zone for a Saints touchdown. Melvin Gordon, and he's in for the touchdown, his second of the day. Breeze from the pocket, and it's intercepted. Adrian Phillips.
As he's coming out of this break, watch, and he's falling down mainly because the pass is off target. That's probably one of the easiest interceptions you're going to see.
Melvin Ingram somehow worked his way, Melvin Gordon, excuse me, worked his way through the crowd. Looked like the ball came out, came up with a loose football.
See it right here. I think it's actually the helmet of Von Bell right on top of the football.
Breeze throws, end zone. Did Michael Thomas hold on? Yes, touchdown Saints. And he's throwing and catching his Benjamin. The ball came out. As he crossed the 30, the ball came out of his hands.
He just dropped this. This is a completion.
It's John Kuhn.
John Kuhn just right through that gap. Really uncontested.
Some 30 yards away. Rivers sideline throw, and it's intercepted. Going to the ground, B.W. Webb. Drew Brees is on the sunny side. Once teammates, always competitors. Rivers may have outpassed Brees, but Brees and the Saints win in San Diego.
4th and 1 for the Saints. The motion Fleeter carrying. He's in for the touchdown.
But I don't know if we can call it jet sweep with Kobe Fleener. Well, we got to come up with a new name for this. We'll call it the cargo sweep.
Breeze gets time and goes deep. And he's got Brandon Cooks. The race is on. And Cooks wins the race. Touchdown.
We talked about the corners here. Brandon Cooks, number 10, on the outside, pushing it up. You can't sit on that, Zach Sanchez. You're not going to get hurt with a 10-yard completion. You are going to get hurt with an 87-yard touchdown over the top.
Tommy Lee Lewis is deep to return the punt of Andy Lee. Good kick all the way back to the 13. Tommy Lee Lewis, he's quick. Watch out. He's got a chance to go all the way. Only the punter is in front of him. He hops by Lee, but he tripped up and fell down. Breeze throwing underneath. Touchdown.
Mark Ingram right here. He's going to hold Kuechly on the outside. So you eliminate him from being in the middle of the field. That opens up that whole area for Michael Thomas. They got to get this rolling. We talked about a critical possession for the defense. This is huge for this offense.
Straight ahead, Jonathan Stewart, a big hole and a big run. He's caught from behind by Von Bell. Short drop, lobs it into the end zone, and it's intercepted by Sterling Moore. Touchdown passes in the game. Breeze goes high, and it's caught by Josh Hill, the tight end. And Drew Brees has gone over 50,000 yards passing as a New Orleans Saint. Fozzie Whitaker in the backfield with Cam Newton. Newton fires and completes to Greg Olsen. Spun around. Newton standing in under pressure. He throws and completes it. Brought down. All receivers out. Newton throws for the end zone. Touchdown!
To the inside from Devin Funchess. So we're kind of squatting on him. Now, where's my safety? You can see he's a little bit trailing. So a conversation right away between BW and Von Bell.
Breeze has time, has an open man. Michael Thomas with a catch. And the Saints are out of timeouts. Breeze gets time. Throws wide open, Willie Snead. Morstead. And Lutz puts it through. Ron Rivera decides to go for it, down by 2 touchdowns. Low snap, Newton fields it, throws it to Ed Dixon, and he's got it.
Obviously.
1st and goal at the 1. Newton gonna throw it. Off balance, toss for a touchdown to Ed Dixon.
Here's Ed Dixon. Here's Mike Tolbert. Watch. Trapped up, trip, boom. They're both on the ground right now. Cam's like, you guys are my 2 first options in this play. Get up.
I don't know how he threw that ball. Look, watch his body twisting.
It's like he pushed it. He didn't even throw it. Not a lot of guys in the NFL are going to make that play.
For a 1st down, they motion Willie Snead. Breeze gets time, throws, and a great catch by Kobe Fleener, and he goes in for a touchdown.
I think they both took the middle of the field, and there's Willie Snead, and he actually gets a block for Kobe Fleener. So even when there's a mistake with the Saints offense, they still find a way to get it in the end zone.
Two guys in the same area. Kobe Fleener grabbed it, 50-yard touchdown. 2nd and 10. Cam Newton throws, and the catch made by Ed Dixon, who fights his way for a first down. The end around. Ginn's going to throw it, and he throws it deep downfield, and it's flags on the play. Brenton Burson was the intended receiver.
Pass interference, number 24, defense. Foul occurred in the end zone. First down at the 1-yard line.
Dixon motions. Straight ahead, Jonathan Stewart for the touchdown.
This is tough sledding, goal line running plays. Look at them push that line of scrimmage. That was easy.
First down for the Saints at the 35. Breeze wants to go deep. He's got a man, he overthrows. It's intercepted by Teddy Williams. Williams gets a couple of blocks and is down. Cam Newton gets time. Blitz was picked up. He connects with Kelvin Benjamin. Newton being pressured, throws, and completes it to Benjamin. It's Jonathan Stewart over the top and in for the touchdown.
We saw it on the last series when they punched it in from here. This is a big physical offensive line, running offense in general.
Graham Gano for the extra point to tie the game, and he missed. How about that? Breeze, nobody open, goes deep down the left side, finds a man, it's Cooks. Brandon Cooks inside the 20. Breeze looking, fakes, throws it in the end zone for Josh Hill.
The ruling on the field was the pass was incomplete.
And a challenge by the Saints. They want that ruled a touchdown.
I tell you what, he's got both feet in bounds. He goes to the ground with possession. That's the one we see where the ball is taken away from you after the play is already over.
After reviewing the play, the runner had 2 feet, had control of the ball, then the ball was knocked out after he was out of bounds. It's a touchdown.
Cam Newton with time, puts it up deep, going for the end zone. And it's incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
Pass interference, number 20, defense. First down.
Cam Newton play fake. He's got the football. He's heading for the corner. And it is a touchdown.
Cam Newton at the end of the run. So there's the hard play fake. Now he's on the edge. There's Cameron Jordan. He's going to race him to the edge. Watch him get this back inside the pylon. Well, he got the hand and it breaks the plane before he's down.
Newton throws, and it's caught by Funchess. It's good. The 2-point conversion is good. Will Lutz, the rookie out of Georgia State, for the win. It's on the way, and it is good. With the game on the line.
You ain't kidding, and that's just going to be huge for this guy.
And that's it. This game is over. What a battle between these two division rivals. The New Orleans Saints have defeated the Carolina Panthers 41-38.
New set of downs, 8th play of the drive for the Saints. Play action, Breeze throws, again it is Snead to the Chiefs' 21. Another New Orleans first down, a 17-yard connection. Josh Hill 89, John Kuhn 29. Catch is made and taken in for a touchdown by Brandon Cooks from the 36-yard line. Off the fake, the end around to Tyreek Hill. The rookie out of West Alabama. 1st and 10 from the Saints 46. This is Spencer Ware. And Ware is inside the 20, still going all the way to the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown, 46 yards. 3rd down and 12. Breeze over the middle. It is deflected and then picked off by Daniel Sorensen. Sorensen takes it all the way for a Chiefs touchdown.
Of getting to the ball, but it's Eric Berry who's going to make the play. You see him go for the football, it's tipped up, and Sorensen does a tremendous job getting to the near sideline. You see the rush in Drew Brees' face, but a great play by Berry, keeping the ball alive. Sorensen hustling to the football, and when you do that, good things happen.
Here's set of downs for Kansas City from the Saints 38. As Smith goes deep to the end zone, and the catch is made for a touchdown by Tyreek Hill.
And he can catch it, apparently, one-handed, left-handed. Great play.
From their 4-yard line. Brees from the end zone. There is a flag. Wide open to tight end Kobe Fleener. 2nd and goal from the Chiefs 3. Brees throws. It is Ingram, and he is in for a Saints touchdown. There is a flag. 2 for 2. Here's Ingram. And Ingram lost the football. 2nd Saints turnover. John, you've been talking about Marcus Peters. He came up with it.
Another impressive drive. Ron Parker with the peanut punch. Peanut Tillman in studio. He's taught the whole league how to do it.
Smith steps up and fires. And the catch was made inbounds.
Look at that. Control. Strong hands. Both feet in. And what a throw by Alex Smith.
Brees throws, complete. Thomas, first down and more. Thomas crossing the 40.
Filling in admirably.
Brees throws, complete. It is Thomas again. Stays in bounds inside the 5. Yet another milestone for Drew Brees. First player in NFL history with 100 300-yard games. How about that? 3rd and goal. Brees looking end zone. Can't find anyone. Moving to his right. Now he throws. And it is Coleman for a Saints touchdown.
And Drew Brees finds him with the perfect throw.
Onside kick. Out of bounds. Chiefs go to 4-2. Saints drop to 2-4.
6'3", 210 pounds is Thomas. The handoff to Ingram. Ingram fumbles the ball, loses it. Picked up by Earl Thomas to the end zone. Touchdown.
Justin and Charles, watch. Ingram will be initially stopped right here. And now the 2nd, 3rd, 4th guys, how many guys come and rally to the football? They start stripping that ball.
And who did the pop from the back? Was it, I see Deshaun Shedd in there. There were a number of guys. But as you talked about, Chris, once he secured it, someone came in with the pop from the back.
The catch for the first down.
Brees throws high. Cooks goes high to get it. A 22-yard field goal attempt for Will Lutz. He does kick it, and it is good.
Situation.
By the way, guys, Russell Wilson, this is a lateral. Tanner McAvoy with a pass coming back. Precise inside the 5. On 1st and goal, the handoff is to Michael, who gets it in for the touchdown. Christian Michael with his 5th rushing touchdown of the year.
Watch Tuka Alfu right here, number 46, seal the deal. Watch him be patient. See, lead blockers also have to be patient. See him turn his shoulders right there and pick off the linebacker coming inside. Right there. Bringing him back was a payoff right there as he knocked Stupar out of the hole.
Heating with anticipation on that.
1st and 15, Russell Wilson. That one's picked off! Nate Stupar.
Penn State linebackers, and watch him get back into the passing lane. Reading the eyes, see him, he's reading, and look at him, just break inside and goes up and gets the football. He made a similar play at Kansas City where he didn't come down with the interception, but great instinct.
On 3rd and goal, it's Brees for the quarterback keeper. Touchdown, New Orleans. Charles Davis, the new offensive coordinator, up here in the booth.
Where he went over the top and scored one of these. I think he's done it since then. But boy, did he get a nice little jump there. And I thought they did a nice job up front because they were able to get those guys down and give them a chance to go over the top. The Seattle coaches will not be upset with him with that.
Flea flicker. Breeze completes it. Coleman. Breeze finds Fleener. Fleener just short of the end zone. On 3rd and goal, Hightower gets hit in the backfield by Rubin. How about the defense for Seattle? Wow.
Mason to spread them out.
Breeze throwing, pass, caught, touchdown. Brandon Cooks comes in the backfield. Pressure coming, Wilson steps up, completes it to Graham. On cue. 44 earlier, this one from 21. And it's good. 5 to go. Hand off to Hightower. Hightower breaks free of a couple tackles, and he's got the first down. Picks up 12. All they need is a field goal. From 41 for Lutz. They have to score a touchdown. Wilson finds Baldwin. Baldwin breaks free and gets tackled now from behind inside the 20 at the 18. A 27-yard completion.
Or 7 cut. Flag route.
Wilson. Back corner of the end zone. Jump ball. Incomplete. Kursk cannot come down with it. Inbounds. And the Saints win it.
Second down 3. There's the pitch. It's Quentin Patton who breaks through. Patton all the way down around the 21-yard line of the Saints. And Phil Dawson just gets better with it.
Can beat man-to-man coverage here.
Pass for the rookie. Michael Thomas has it at a first down. From the 46, Breeze to throw. Open, his tight end Josh Hill. Down to the 15 of San Francisco. A delay there and a handoff to Hightower, squirming over the top. It's a touchdown. Extra pressure picked up and intercepted. Craig Robertson. All the way inside the 25, and a flag comes in on the back end of the play. They convert better than 80% on 3rd and short, and they convert again. Touchdown, Michael Thomas. Harris the back. He gets the carry and smothered, but that extra effort, and they didn't get it. Goal from the 5. Breeze dumps a screen to Ingram, who spins around, gets to the goal line. Touchdown, Saints! Kaepernick to Harris. There's room to run. He's got a first down. And down the sideline, Harris. Touchdown, 49ers! Ingram through a hole. Mark Ingram. Buffet, the only one to catch him. And Mark Ingram is going all the way for a Saints touchdown. 32 teams. Kaepernick behind, but the catch made by Garrett Selleck. And a gainer all the way to the 35 of the Saints. Passed up an early opportunity on 4th and 1 to try a long field goal. This one sailing and through. Kaepernick on target for a first down. Vance McDonald down the sideline. Can anybody catch him? No, it's a 49er touchdown. Second down 6. Breeze, middle of the field open. Kobe Fleener.
Thomas and Tremaine Brock.
Pass caught by Willie Snead for the Saints team. From 26 yards, he nails this one to make it an 11-point New Orleans advantage. Mike Davis for the first down to the goal line. Ball came out at the end, and it looks like the Saints got to it. You can count on Phil. And not good. In this fourth quarter to create a gap. Breeze hesitates for Michael Thomas. And it's juggled. He caught it. And he fell in the end zone for a touchdown, Saints.
To throw this ball up to Michael Thomas, but he is emerged as his #1 receiver. And Tremaine Brock is actually in great position. Look at him. He's like, I cannot believe that he held onto this ball. I think it hits him in the back. Fantastic concentration. Big play touchdown for the New Orleans Saints.
Receivers. Low snap. And the ball's loose. And the Saints are going to recover. Kenny Vaccaro. No record, including those today, but San Francisco at home off the bye as Harris makes a nice catch. Ball came out at the end. It's another turnover. Saints credit with a takeaway, and it looks like Ken Crowley. 8 games, 8 regular season games of this season, and Drew Brees continuing to guide New Orleans forward.
Jim, this is what everybody talked about all week long. I watched shows, and they can't wait to see the Saints offense against Denver's defense.
Gets 6, though, on his first handle. Play action fake to him and a rollout. Simeon's pass caught by Thomas. Virgil Green in motion. And a quarterback keep, and easily picking up the first down. And Simeon with time to the end zone, and it is pulled down. No, they say incomplete.
Tried to throw it underneath. Makes the catch.
Oh, see, here's where he establishes possession. See, it came out for a moment. Ooh, this one is going to generate, I'm sure, a challenge flag from the Denver sideline.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed. The receiver had possession of the ball and a body part down in the end zone. Touchdown.
And again, going down that sideline, and back shoulder throw to Fleener this time. 3rd and 1 here for New Orleans. And look at Breeze going down the field, and he's picked off. Jumping in front with the theft is Darian Stewart. Start the second quarter, first down for Saints. And the ball's in the air and picked off by Stewart again. And he never got his balance. Slightly tripped up by Ingram. It's Michael Thomas who tried to make the catch.
Yep, just couldn't shake him, and that's, again, they don't know many defenses on this Denver side, except, oh, I got this guy, you got that one. As I always talked about it during the Super Bowl. Wade Phillips likes 10 one-on-ones.
There was pressure, but he got it off, and he killed it. He is throwing a first down, and he's picked off by Moore. He was not touched down. He's looking around.
And he timed the move perfectly to get the interception. And watch it. He's looking at the outside receiver. You saw Norwood go underneath. Sterling Moore let him go to get that interception.
Breeze, pressure around him. Able to get it away for the first down. Breeze has hit his last 7 passes. Going up top again. In fact, he's going long for Cooks, who makes the catch, his first of the game, and is knocked down by Ward at about the 2. Breeze to the end zone, wide open, Snead for the touchdown. Here we are back with a 3rd and 9 and another interception. It's Vaccaro with the pick.
Von Bell goes to the outside, so he figures Vaccaro's gone deep too, but it's the opposite. One was high, one was low, and that's why he never saw Vaccaro.
The fake, the rollout, the bootleg to the end zone, and the touchdown for a second time by Willie Snead.
It's going not right, it's going to go left. But Bradley Roby's there. Snead just got a little inside.
Final minute of the 3rd, and it's 3rd and 8. In stride, he has his man, Thomas. for a 42-yard field goal. And that kick is wayward in wide left. 2nd and 2 here for Breeze. That completion streak continue. Oh, the ball is right into the arms of Stewart again. Stewart taken off on the return, and he's tackled down at the 26.
But the Saints, when coverage is tight, do some different things. We saw an out and up. That was a stop and come back outside.
Well, it goes as a catch and a fumble. What a game by Darian Stewart.
Yeah, how about that?
In the pocket to Sanders, spinning around and trying to get away. The Broncos with 3rd and goal, down 7. Booker, the running back. Lofts it toward Thomas, and he pulls it down for the touchdown. Right over Bro.
It's a blitz by the Saints. Paul Kruger hits him, but all the way, the whole time, as they lined up, he saw the coverage. He knew where he was going to throw the football. He was going to throw a jump ball to Demarius Thomas.
Breeze pass to Thomas. Ball comes out, and Denver recovers. Thomas with his 2nd fumble of the final quarter.
We always call them turnovers. That was a takeaway. They took the football away with that hit.
Well, they really did these last 2 times that Thomas has coughed up. The one Roby forced, and now this one by Crick and Corey Nelson. They will keep it at 1 score. 37 yards, and McManus good again. Defensive coordinator in the league here with the Saints, and an interim head coach for 4 games. Can he lead this bunch to victory? Oh, and there's a completion to Cooks. What a catch right over Roby. It's Breeze. Down the field, into the end zone. Oh, what a catch! Brandon Cooks with 2 Broncos all over him. Cooks had the big 29-yard reception earlier on this drive, and now the extra point for the lead. They traveled to 75 yards in 88 seconds. Rookie kicker. And it's blocked. Simmons blocked it. Running back with it is Parks. Down the sideline. Parks takes it all the way back. And Denver takes the lead at 25-23.
Unbelievable. Simmons, you said it, timed it perfectly and jumped over the center to make the block.
The Saints on the sideline are certain. They're pointing down. They think Parks stepped out. Maybe this will tell us. Ooh, that one looked mighty close. Saints immediately look at him react on the sideline, including Breeze.
After reviewing the play, the rule on the field stands. 2 points for the defense.
Oh boy.
Look, I don't think they had any choice.
No, there just wasn't enough evidence.
Conclusive.
Yep.
I hated the rule change when they did it. I did. I was outspoken about it. And as time went on, I said, you know what? I definitely was wrong. It's brought another element into the managing of the game and plays like we just saw.
An amazing win here for the Broncos, who have the toughest strength of schedule remaining, so they needed this to go to 7-3, while the Saints fall to 4-5.
On 3rd and 8, Breeze trying to climb the pocket as he normally does, but he can't. The ball is out. The ball is loose. All the Panthers think they have it. Pull off what they did 2 years ago when they started 3-8-1 and got into the playoffs. Now they give it to Ted Ginn on an inside handoff, and Ginn, who has not scored a touchdown this season until now, gets in for the score.
After reviewing the play, the runner was short of the goal line. The ball will be placed at the 1-yard line. First down.
Come up again with Tolbert and with Stewart. And off play action here. Look out, and he's going to get sacked back at the 13-yard line. And there is the new holder, Mike Pilardi. Gano kicks it through. Just like we ended the game Sunday night, there's a flag down on the play. Great goal line stand.
Roughing the kicker, number 32.
Against Denver. This is the 8th play of the drive, and Newton's going to go down again at the 14-yard line. Pilardi puts it down, and Gano bangs it through.
You just can't ask for one better than this.
Now Breeze throws, and that is caught.
A little bit, too.
Absolutely. To the outside goes Mark Ingram, and he's off to the races. 3rd down and 8. Swing it out again. This time it's Willie Snead, and Snead, these days, 27-yard attempt, and he puts it through from the Panther 31. And Newton over the middle is going to get the first down. That's Kelvin Benjamin from the 38 now. Cam Newton off to a slow start tonight. Picks it up here with an 11, maybe 12-yard.
Sterling Moore, SMU.
And against that defense, the pass is caught at the 30-yard line. 50 catches, hasn't caught one tonight. Hasn't even been targeted. 3rd down and 10. And there's another sack. Yep, down to the final 4 on the track. All right, Breeze steps away, then throws a complete duck that gets intercepted by Coleman at the 45-yard line. And Coleman sets his offense up inside the Saints' 35-yard line.
Not so sure anymore.
Well, back to days of yore we go. Be very close. And a flag is thrown, so even if he doesn't pick it up, you got Von Bell, who hits him after he was out of bounds. And fun right now because Benjamin's back in the game for him. He looks the other way, throws, and then is caught. Run defense doing a good job tonight. Can they hold him off here on the 2nd and goal? And this time he dives in. Stewart for the touchdown. Field position in all likelihood. 3rd and 1. And Breeze has it knocked down, so they will force that punt. They start from the 49 here. Newton looks the other way, and then he finds Mike Tolbert, the fullback. New holder is Pilardi. And with great effectiveness.
I would weigh 400 pounds if I lived on the other side of that wall.
Take out next door. That's pretty cool. Terrific man who died much too young. Now on 2nd and 2, they'll pick up the first down.
Not going to give up those big plays like they did last time.
And Breeze will dump it off, and that's caught by Ingram. And Mark Ingram with a lot of room from the 20. Play action, and he's going to go down. 6.5 sacks for Addison. He's the team leader. 2nd and 20. Set up a screen here, and this is Ingram. And that kick is blocked. And now you got Kuechly. And Luke Kuechly down the sideline with a little bit of blocking. And Luke Kuechly, if he stays in bounds, could go all the way. And once again, the Saints give up a block kick and a touchdown, as was the case with the extra point. But there's a flag down at the 20-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Number 24. Intercepting team. 10-yard penalty. First down.
6 to the half. Newton stepping up in the pocket, under pressure, throwing, and incomplete. Ted Ginn had it. He would be the first guy in the league, at least to my knowledge, our knowledge, who had a touchdown taken away and a touchdown given back through replay.
The left one, no question, and the right foot.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a TD.
I do too.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is a touchdown.
There you go.
Viking tight end who went to multiple Pro Bowls. Now Newton fires. That's caught. With Mike Pilardi to hold it. And the kick is good by penalties. And Mark Ingram tries to exploit that, taking the ball to the 44.
Making them even more inclined to be safe.
2nd and 8. Screen. Hightower. Two ways to look at this call. Snap is high, Morstead gets it down, but they're still down by 3 possessions. With the Hightower again, look at that hole. Hightower explodes through it. And throws, and that is caught in the end zone by Brandon Coleman.
I have a few backups in at cornerback. Let's see if they try to go after one.
Well, Newton's going to take it himself, and Cam running through the middle will come up a couple of yards shy of the first down to the 15-yard line. They rush 4, they swing it to Hightower, and a big first down up to the 41-yard line.
Their season's on the line still.
And David Mayo coming into the game at linebacker, and now he's the guy who puts the heat on. And then Hightower makes the catch, breaks tackles, and takes the ball to the 21.
Willie Snead had it.
First down and 5. Breeze throws, that is caught, and breaking the tackle is Michael Thomas. Split Hightower all the way out to the left. 4-man rush over the middle, and that is Kobe Fleener for the touchdown. A bullet right down the middle. Saints look like they're going to bring pressure, and they don't. Linebackers back off. Newton in traffic throws, and that is caught by Kelvin Benjamin in Louisiana last month. So Breeze now escapes, and he just dumps it off here, and it's Hightower, and he tries to get out of bounds to save at least one play. So Breeze, well, he's going to throw to the sideline, and do they have one more play? They do. It's just a 3-man rush, and they're going to actually throw a little short pass here. Give it to Thomas, and he'll go as far as he can, but only to the 44-yard line. Well, they made this crowd sweat it out, didn't they?
Huge win.
It was 23-3. It winds up 23-20. So each of these teams is now 4-6. They are each 2 games behind the division-leading Atlanta Falcons. And on first down, Goff to throw and flips to Gurley, who has plenty of room. Gurley across midfield and inside the 45 of the Saints. Penny Cunningham, the running back, for Tavon Austin in the end zone. And Jared Goff, your first NFL touchdown.
Corner route. The help is inside. B.W. Webb kind of plays it wrong with that safety in the middle, gives him all that space to the sideline, and a really excellent throw by Jared Goff.
Touchdown, Brandon Coleman.
And you see Tremaine Johnson's eyes get diverted because of all that was going on in the backfield. Actually, I don't think it was his fault. I think he was expecting safety help there, but they get confused. They follow the wrong guy, and Brandon Coleman is wide open.
Knocked down, the ball is out. It's a loose football after the sack. And the Rams have it. Mark Barron came up with the loose football.
And it's Aaron Donald sneaking through there, finding a way to get to the quarterback. And I tell you what, they were trying to set up a double move there, and they just don't have enough time. This kid is so good up front, 99.
Goff. Kenny Britt. Touchdown Rams.
These two guys are going to go out here. Kenny Britt's just going to run right underneath them. And Delvin Breaux playing man-to-man coverage. Caught up in the wash, no chance.
It's Mark Ingram with a big hole. He cuts back. And there he is in Ram territory. Good they are, 6 out of 7 this year. The pitch to Ingram. He cuts back. Mark Ingram gets a Saints touchdown. Good start, Goff. After a tough loss to Miami, has a couple of touchdowns. And in the pocket, the ball is out. And the Saints are on it at the 10-yard line.
Defense here, and Jared Goff's got to make a quicker decision here. I don't know that he actually lost this ball if his own player knocked it out. Havenstein.
What's up? Breeze, touchdown Saints.
He presents the ball. It definitely crosses the plane. And unfortunately for Drew, He pays for this touchdown for the Rams.
Tavares Cadet is in the game for the end zone. Catch made. Touchdown, Michael Thomas.
You're going to see a safety come over the top. You don't really think that you can fit a ball between those two players in cover two, but Drew Brees, like I said earlier, he sees zone coverage, he dices it up.
On 3rd and 2. Backpedaling Goff, throws open, connection made for the catch. It's Kendricks, the tight end. 15, Benny Cunningham, the receiver back, is in. Goff fires, catch made, Lance Kendricks, touchdown Rams.
Just right here, he's just going to end up right there on the goal line. And I tell you what, his quarterback put an absolute bullet in his chest here. He just falls in for the into the end zone for the touchdown.
From the 25-yard line, and it is a run. And a big hole for Mark Ingram. Ingram putting the moves on all the way inside the 15 of the Rams. Brees to Ingram with no Ram in front except one, and it's a touchdown, Mark Ingram. Quick pass in a crowd, and it's intercepted. Kenny Vaccaro on the return.
You see, it's just a quick out route. Kenny Vaccaro is just eyeing the tight end Kendricks. Makes a great play.
Brees has been sacked twice. They rush only 3. And what a catch! And still going, Michael Thomas to the 45. Brees floats one, catch made, and Thomas is in for the touchdown. On 3rd and 3, Willie Snead, can he throw it? Wide open, and caught by Hightower, and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Willie Snead's on top of your screen. Drew Brees can't be a receiver here because he's under the center, but the running back can, and nobody even looks at him. Wide open in the flat with acres of space. Good throw by Willie Snead. I didn't know he was a quarterback. He's got a touchdown completion in this result. Not going to like the way their defense played, but you can build on some of the things their young quarterback did today. His other shoe, it's gone. But yes, big win for the Saints. They needed it today to stay in that race for the NFC South.
Second down 7, pressure coming late, and it's picked up. Stafford gets out of it, unloads and completes to Washington, who gets a first down spinning inside the 31. 2nd and 2, Stafford's sideline throw, and the catch made by Golden Tate.
Delvin Breaux great at the line of scrimmage here, stays on top of the route, turns around, looks for the ball, but Golden Tate has been doing this his entire career. As soon as he left Seattle and came here to Detroit, Matthew Stafford has so much confidence in him, he'll just put any ball up to him, and he has a flair for the spectacular, doesn't he?
Stafford, touchdown, Theo Riddick.
Ready, you ready, set.
Ingram, Mark Ingram, all the way down around the 20 of Detroit. Gonna have to make a decision here. Quick snap. Brees, middle of the field for Cooks. Open. He's got it inside the 25. Spinning is T.J. Jones inside the 20. Protection for Brees. Sideline Cooks, and he's intercepted. Did he keep his feet in? Yes.
He does a great job here. Drew Brees could not deliver this ball this late. Glover Clem was just sitting.
From the 46 of the Saints. What a catch by Anquan Bolden for a first down.
You ready? What's up?
Inside handoff, John Kuhn, and no signal from the officials. Yes, touchdown. Blitz, arm hit, but he's open. Golden Tate has it. Tate on his way. And into the end zone for a Lions touchdown. On list once again. Without a huddle, Brees throws to the 45.
Drew Brees, sometimes you got to force the ball down the field, and then you think these are low percentage.
12 men on the field.
Omaha.
Heard an Omaha from Drew Brees before the snap. Floats one and tip. Oh, he held out for the interception. Tavon Wilson. Brees tried to sneak it in there, but the second interception of the game for Drew Brees. And a little less drama today, but the Lions will take it. Brees. End zone throw. And it's the third interception by the Lion defense today. Miles Killebrew, one of those rookies you talked about, with the interception. And for Stafford and the Lions, a 28-13 victory as they go to 8-4.
So redshirt freshman led Florida State to a BCS national championship 2 years later, the #1 pick in the draft. And from play #1 delivers a beautiful pass.
But show that you got his back.
Second down, good protection. Now Winston flushed out of the pocket, still looking. And he can run much better than he's given credit for. And that'll be a penalty flag. That is a silly, silly penalty. On the move, their second possession. They pitch it to Martin. Sheds one tackle. Flags come flying in from the secondary. And they're going to need this rookie kicker down the stretch, 41 yards out. And he is true right down the middle.
And now today against Tampa Bay for that offense.
Patiently running is Martin.
Adam Humphries, a number of other guys getting comfortable with each other.
Quick slant to the aforementioned break. Breaks a tackle. Give it to Martin. And he dives forward and gets into the end zone. A touchdown for Doug Martin. Yeah, Brees did not throw a touchdown pass in a home game last week for the first time since 2009. And that one is tipped and then intercepted. So first down, they pitch it to Sims. Spelling Martin. This guy's a nice player, Sims. 39-yard field goal try by the rookie out of Florida State, Aguayo. Tell you, this young man's getting on a little bit of a roll now. And a Snead down the middle of the field, bounced off a tackle, penalty flag comes in. Rookie kicker right down the middle. That's another young man starting to.
They did it. They did it.
They did it. Now, did they get the safety? Did they get the safety?
Yes.
Is the question. They did.
That's playing to win.
Making the catch and able to spin away from a tackle and get a first down is Travaris Cadet. Play action on first down, and Brees looking for the bundle down the middle of the field, and he overthrows a wide open Brandon Cooks. Ingram, good running room. 9 seconds to play until halftime. Brees in trouble, sacked all the way back at the 18. All right, so now the 34-yard field goal try, and it is good.
Right at the right time. That's
one catch while he's covered. Brees looking for the long ball. And this time connects with Cooks after missing with him earlier in the game. Good snap, good hold, and a good kick. Second down and 9, and how about that throw by Winston on the 24-yard line. First down for Winston. Good protection, and again just dumps it off, and there's Sims again. We talked about Sims coming back. Guayo from 26 yards away. He's 2 of 2 in the game. High snap, but the field goal is good. Oh boy, tipped into the air, and it is intercepted. Brees makes a mistake this time. That should have been intercepted by 2 different players. Instead, it's Brent Grimes. End over end punt by Anger, trying to pin him deep. And did they flip it back in time?
It is down inside the 1-yard line. That is spectacular coverage. Ryan Smith batted the ball back, number 29. And right there to haul it inside the 1 is Alan Cross. I mean, you can't do it any better than that. So we welcome many of you watching the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks, and the Packers are just steamrolling. Defense giving up 28 points per game. They've given up 16, and Winston on a 3rd down. That is some kind of catch by Evans. He's been in the Pro Bowl 8 times and won a Super Bowl. Can he bring his team back? Snead up to the 21-yard line. Breeze looking down the field, and it is caught. That is a nice catch right there by Coleman. The clock continues to run. A 1st down to the 37. Great protection down the field and right into triple coverage. It is intercepted by Tandy. He had the huge interception against San Diego a week ago and delivers again today.
All right, so watch as this play develops. He again sees it and drives on the football, makes a play. At San Diego, he felt he had the read on the play and communicated it to Vernon Hargreaves before the play. They collaborate for the interception. Earlier in this game, we saw him make 2 excellent breaks on the football. One resulted in an interception, and he makes another one now and gets it. He wants to be a coach. He's got his eyes on the game plan right now.
And remember, he's not the starter. He's filling in for Chris Conte.
Well, I'll tell you what he has. He has a beat on Drew Brees because, again, he's breaking on Drew Brees' eyes. He's not breaking on the ball. He's looking and anticipating where Brees is going and makes a game-winning interception.
Tandy the hero again. And the Buccaneers go to 8-5, where they will stay tied with Atlanta atop the NFC's South. Each team at 8-5. Again, a reminder, those 2 teams will not play again this year. The Falcons and the Bucs. These 2 teams, the Cardinals, of course, the defending NFC West champs, the Saints, actually Drew Brees, they're still mathematically in it, as he talked about this week, coming off a couple of rough games. The Saints need to win their remaining 3 games and hope that Atlanta and Tampa Bay would both lose their remaining 3 games, and then Sean Payton's team would have a shot winning the NFC South division. Got a Wildcat, direct snap with Palmer at bottom of the screen as your receiver. And it is Kerwin Williams, who ran this 3 times last week. And there he goes! Kerwin Williams! It's going to be a Cardinal touchdown!
Well, I'm pretty sure the New Orleans Saints saw this last week. And he goes in without his shoe, Chris. What an amazing run by Kerwin Williams.
49
on that left side. Keep an eye on it all day.
Mark Ingram with a 1st down up to the 39-yard line. Cadet is in. Breeze is going to be sacked at the 29 by Calais Campbell. To get the Saints on the board, and the rookie.
Over there, you got to be licking your chops today.
Fitzgerald with another catch. Spun backwards and has to fight. And the ball's out, and the Saints are on it. It's Craig Robertson. Breeze the other way, open. Cadet for the end zone. Touchdown, Saints! He reached the ball across the plane. Protected, floating for an open Johnson, and David has it out of bounds. Cardinals, he's already got 30 total yards in this game. The pressure is on Palmer, and he's going to get sacked. Cameron Jordan, the gain of 12. Palmer for Brown, just off his fingertips.
Oh, he had them all the way here, Chris. This throw just a touch too heavy.
After a number of miscues on special teams, the kick is not good. 40. Breeze goes down. The ball's out. Calais Campbell has it. I don't think anybody's going to get the big guy. Touchdown, Cardinals.
play by the Arizona Cardinals.
The extra point, I mean, this is unbelievable. It's no good by Chandler Catanzaro. In the last couple of seasons, Hightower fake to him, Breeze with time for Brandon Cooks. He's open, and that's going to be a Saints touchdown. Not looking good, but the Saints with the lead, and Breeze. Cooks has it, scoops the low throw, puts on the Jets, and Brandon Cooks is in for a touchdown. Jermaine Gresham with a catch up near the 44-yard line and a first down. Now moves into the slot. Palmer floating one for the end zone, and J.J. Nelson has it, and it's a touchdown, Cardinals. Breeze, end zone. Did he hang on? No. Willie Snead had his hands on it from 39 yards away, and the kick is up and through. Palmer in trouble and floats it for David Johnson, who makes the catch at the 26-yard line of New Orleans. Goal. McCary, David Johnson plowing into the end zone for a Cardinal touchdown. 16 touchdowns this year for Johnson. He's going to throw. Pass is caught by Ingram down the sideline. 39 today. This will be a 25-yard field goal, and he gives the Saints the lead with a flag down.
Offside. Defense, number 28. He was lined up in the neutral zone. Half the distance to the goal. That yardage results in a first down.
Tim Hightower the football. Tim Hightower the touchdown against the Saints next in line. David Johnson is loose inside the 30.
Man,
he's got a Cardinal first. That was like a freight train. Shifting gears.
Yeah, this guy's good.
13-yard pickup.
I swear he does so many things. He gets a good block by his right guard right there, but it's the breaking the tackles, the jump cutting. The guy's never not in motion. His feet are always moving. He's impossible to get a square hit on, which is very hard to say against a guy that's that big.
And a new Cardinal record with the most scrimmage yards in a season as he's fighting to get more to the 25-yard line of the Saints.
Well, he kicked at getting his second or his 14,
he's over 100.
100 combined yards, and so he does get it. I mean, a guy is a special player, continues to show it week in and week out.
First 14 games to start the season of 100 yards or more from scrimmage, and he doesn't look tired. David Johnson, first down. David Johnson, touchdown.
Breeze and company.
Breeze's throw, and there's Cooks. Catch made on the sideline with Peterson covering.
He's a little bit out of position.
Breeze with time, and wide open is Brandon Cooks. Thomas gives him a block downfield, and he gets inside the 17-yard line. Breeze for a fourth touchdown pass today. And Michael Thomas has it. The Saints score.
What a catch.
Golden with a tough catch. Ball came out at the end of the play at the 30-yard line.
To make this tackle.
Saints football. Blitz coming, Breeze in trouble, and he goes down. Smothered at the 40, Kevin Minter.
Personal foul, roughing the quarterback.
Oh, boy.
Number 54, defense. Contact to the helmet of the quarterback. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Mark Ingram the football. And he's got the first down, knocked out of bounds.
3rd and short all day today. Started on the very first drive of the game. This is what they're doing. They're just putting their heavy people in, putting John Kuhn out in front of the run.
Top-ranked defense. Tim Hightower, touchdown Saints. His second of the day. 2 total points, the most combined points in an NFL game this year. And for some reason, Mark Ingram is upset.
Maybe because he didn't get the score. I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't have a touchdown today, even though he has run well. His average is up almost 5 yards a carry.
Well, he's upset. You see him. Nobody can console him here.
When you're winning the game, should you be, if that is the reason?
Well, I mean, A couple of weeks ago, Brandon Cooks with his issues
did not catch a pass.
Didn't catch a pass. What? Sean Payton realizes it. What's going on in the back behind him here?
Sometimes your position coach or offensive coordinator can come over and calm the situation. On the sideline, Palmer, pressure coming, open down the sideline. He dropped it. J.J. Nelson would have had a touchdown. Palmer, open, catch, touchdown, Cardinals. It's John Brown. Saints have their hands people up. The kick bounces. There's a shot at it, but it goes out of bounds. He's over 380 yards through the air. Record-setting day for David Johnson. Larry Fitzgerald came on strong late. But the Saints come to Arizona and outscore the Cardinals 48-41.
Short yardage goal line blocking.
Off the fake, Breeze fires, and the catch is made. Saints haven't had a 1,000-yard rusher since McAllister in 2006. As Kobe Fleeter, first and goal from the 6. It's Ingram, and he is in for a Saints touchdown. Winston throws on 2nd and 7. And picking up a first down is Russell Shepard. Empty backfield for Tampa Bay as Winston throws. Winston on first down throws, and is Cameron Brate, and he takes it in for a Bucs touchdown. Open prior to the snap. Penalty markers thrown on 3rd and 1 at the left hash. Lutz from 42. Two tight end set. Flea Flicker, Ingram, back to Breeze. Breeze throws, and it's Snead who makes the catch in Tampa Bay territory for a New Orleans first down, a gain of 14. This is a 34-yard attempt. Lutz hit from 42 earlier. It is good. 2nd down and 11. Winston throwing from his end zone. It is picked off by Jarvis Bird. Bird is inside the 20 to the 14-yard line of the Bucs.
Well, we talked about the challenge in the offensive line. So what you do there is you max protect.
From the Bucs 14, it's Ingram. His 2nd touchdown today. Tenth play of the drive. On 2nd and goal, it is Rodgers. And Rodgers is in. Touchdown. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Jacquizz Rodgers.
But the most important thing is the win.
On the slant, it's Thomas. And Michael Thomas breaks 3. He's inside the 20 and then gets Breeze over the middle. Touchdown. Travaris Cadet. From the 34 on first down. Winston throws. And it is Evans who makes the catch. There is a flag. Evans in for a touchdown. Second and 10 for Breeze on the Saints. As Breeze fires downfield and the catch is made. Breeze a pump fake on 3rd down. Now he throws. And Winston throws. It's picked off. 2nd of the game for Bird. There is a flag. Jarvis Bird, the 3-time Pro Bowl safety. Winston stumbled, takes the shotgun snap, now throws, and it's caught by Shepard from the right hash. Darryl, have a great day tomorrow. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
And happy Hanukkah to you, Kenny. You start this evening as well.
Right? As Sean Payton, Dirk Cutter get together. Saints win it 31-14. 24 over the Buccaneers. We will return. The final regular season game at the Georgia Dome in Atlanta as two longtime division rivals get together. It's the Falcons and the Saints. And in Austin Hooper. Ryan over the middle. It's Freeman. And Freeman has another first down. He's inside the 20, the 15, and finally tackled inside the 10-yard line. They've scored on their opening possession, Darrell, in 5 straight games. No team has done it 6 in a row in the Super Bowl era. The Falcons are the first. Tevin Coleman into the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. 4th down and 1. Off the fake to Ingram. Breeze directing traffic. And now he throws, and Fleeter makes the catch for a Saints first down at the Falcons' 5-yard line. Friends and family on hand today. And Lutz connects from their 25-yard line. And Freeman found a hole. He's across midfield. Devontae Freeman inside the 20, the 10, touchdown, 75 yards. Vic Beasley, questionable return due to a shoulder injury. This is Thomas, and Thomas stayed in bounds. Picks up a first down, and in the process, Michael Thomas, the rookie out of Ohio State, goes over 1,000 yards for the season. At least 1,000 yards receiving during their rookie seasons. Here's Hightower, and he has a first down and more inside the 25, down to the 19-yard line of the Falcons. This is Hightower, and he takes it in for a Saints touchdown.
Free football.
On 2nd and 10, Ryan finds Julio Jones inside the 10. And finally down at the 3-yard line of the Saints.
They're just everywhere. You don't know what to do. You play zone coverage, here comes the blitz. And Julio Jones runs right through it. I mean, it's amazing sometimes where the one guy that you have to stop seems to be able to pop up uncovered throughout a defense.
Ryan throws, Jones, touchdown.
At that size, but watch the footwork here as well against B.W. Webb. Beats him immediately, but watch him get the toes down. Catches it at the highest point. Tap, tap.
Play action on 2nd and 9, and it's Julio Jones for a Falcons first down out to the 43. And 3 receivers to the right. Ryan steps up, and now he throws, end zone, touchdown, Mohamed Sanu. In for Ingram, off the fake toss to Hightower. Breeze sets and throws, and the catch is made for a first down by Michael Thomas. Out of Georgia State. And his kick is good. Let's get to the New Orleans 46-yard line. And they will. It is Hardy. Takes it all the way down to the Saints 37. Justin Hardy 13. From the Saints 30. This is Sanu. And he's inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. 3rd down and 2. As Ryan throws, end zone, touchdown. Justin Hardy.
Remember, the ball just has to break the plane when it goes in. So where is it when he first catches it? You can see right there, he has broken the plane. Sterling Moore with the hit knocks Justin Hardy out.
Ball breaks the plane. Next weekend. 2nd down and 10 as Breeze is tackled by Vic Beasley. It's behind the line. 15.5 sacks for Vic Beasley, one shy of John Abraham's franchise record. Ryan in trouble, and he is sacked. It's the Falcons and Saints wrapping up the regular season as Breeze throws, and it's complete. Willie Snead with that last completion. Drew Brees goes over 5,000 yards for the season once again. Hands it off to Ingram on first down. So it's been done 9 times. Breeze with 5 of the 9.
It's just unbelievable, and at this stage of his career, and we talked about this last week with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady saying he hopes to play into his early 40s, mid 40s. I don't see any reason why Drew Brees would not be able to do that same thing if he elects to do so.
2nd and 10 for the Falcons from the 1-yard line. Ryan again looking to throw from the end zone, gets rid of it, and the catch is made by Jones. Play action on first down as Ryan connects with Jones once again. From the 39-yard line on first down, it's Coleman. And Tevin Coleman into Saints territory. And he's finally tackled by Von Bell. 22-yard attempt. Ryan having an outstanding season. Breeze complete to Thomas. What a catch. Michael Thomas for a Saints first down. 19 yards for Thomas, and he surpasses Marcus Colston, franchise rookie record for receiving yards. Breeze over the middle and Snead. Willie Snead inside the 20, stays on his feet, and is finally knocked out of bounds. Breeze near side, Thomas dives into the end zone. Touchdown. Point game. Here's Ingram. Would have made it a 17-point game, but Ingram is stopped. Breeze throws on first down, complete to Thomas. Michael Thomas into Falcons territory. Breeze throws, nice catch. Snead gathered it in with one hand, and now the ball comes loose on the big hit, but it winds up out of bounds. Breeze to the end zone, it is picked off. Jalen Collins fighting off Michael Thomas to come up with the interception.
Collins, the defender. He sat on it. That is really well done. The back shoulder fade is one of the hardest plays to defend. And he had his eyes on Michael Thomas, and as soon as Michael Thomas slowed down, he slowed down immediately and ends up right in the throwing lane, has an opportunity to compete for the interception.
Second of the season, had his first last week. This is Ingram. There he goes. Over 1,000 and still going.
Well done, well done. There's people clapping on the Saints sideline. So, nice job by the Saints defense getting the Falcons off the field. A 38-yard run by Mark Ingram to put him over the 1,000-yard mark.
In his 6th season, first Saint to do it since Deuce McAllister back in 2006. Third and goal, it's Ingram, dives over the top, extends for a Saints touchdown. So a 1,000-yard season and a touchdown. Saints go for 2 off the fake to Hightower. Breeze looking for Hightower. He could not make the catch.
In the right direction. I think there's some promising things coming for the Saints.
And Steve back out for the Falcons. And the Saints have recovered. 7. Fake toss to Cadet as Breeze sets and throws, and the Saints pick up the first down. It's Thomas again. Breeze throws, and in for the touchdown is Cadet.
Tampa Bay was alive for the playoffs up until last week. They were there today, but it would have been a miracle for them to make it in. So I think this NFC South is going to be fun to watch next season.
Sure will be. Great job by our entire crew. Producer Barry Landis, director Brian Lilly, associate director Joe Williams, broadcast associate Paul Marlborough,